Yeah, when I said one more, what I didn't mention was that I was counting in base 0.5. Can you do that? Can you count in base 0.5? I mean, I suppose technically you can. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. This is going to bother me more than I thought it. Ooh, more than I thought it would. That battery is very significant. Immediately charges up my mastery ability. If any of you are actually from the United Kingdom, you might notice I have quite an inconsistent accent. You may have to, well, you are entirely going to have to excuse that because I don't have any control over it. I'm from Yorkshire, but I'm from a family that has spent a little more time around. Well, I've spent a little more time around cities, so my actual accent is a bit of a sort of cultural mishmash. So there's definitely, if you know what you're listening for, there is definitely a Yorkshire twang to it, but it's not quite as harsh as a Yorkshire accent tends to be. Oh, there's a big sack of nothing. Okay, that just means don't kill anything. But yeah, I did. I did used to have quite a harsh. I suppose you'd call it more of a working class kind of Northern English accent. Back when I was in school, I mean, it was a peer pressure thing. It entirely was. Everyone just talked that way, and if you didn't fit in, then you know what kids are like. But in many ways, I think I've left that behind me. Because it doesn't help that my wife is from the south coast and has not really lost her accent. Right, only one of these could be, in fact. But if one of them must be, these three have to be safe. Now let's just look at this. This says only one of these can be. So that must be safe. Which can then inform a few decisions on this side. And we can just solve around. Wowie. Yep, so kind. My dad never quite sounded like he was from the town he was born in. Well, the town he was born in, the town he was raised in, they were different places, but then it was the same for me. And if I have at least 2 means of familiars, gain a strange egg. Yeah, I don't have any way to generate those. In fact, I've never actually had pheromones activate for me. That's what she said. Oh! You know, I miss regular show. That was consistently well written. Even that short they did, what was it? 9 in the AM PM? Even that was pretty good. Do they still make cartoons that are like they're okay for a younger audience, but there's still plenty in there for adults to enjoy? Like Adventure Time. Adventure Time was really interesting. Some of the visuals are really cool. I'm an unashamed, quite big fan of the Earl of Lemongrab. And then I just like I like Justin Roiland quite a lot. Not even just Rick and Morty. Although, I mean, it's hard to deny that Rick and Morty is a decent show. I don't think I've enjoyed every episode of it. I don't think I was too enamoured of the one where they after kind of the event. Was it? I forget what their Avengers were, but although it had really really hits below the belt sometimes, though. I don't want to use that yet. It's too good. It's definitely one to pop on the final level. Okay, one of these is. And one of these is. So it could be that and that, or that and that. Okay. There aren't any things that are more likely than any others either. And getting hit is going to kill me. But okay. One of these is. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, can't do anything there. It's incredibly likely that this is solved along the top, but that's an assumption. It's the emotional investment that keeps me coming back to this. I think it's about weighing up the odds here, or using that. Let's just have one last sweep. So one of these is, which tells you nothing. Or there's a 2 in 3 chance that this has already been solved. I got very lucky there, and the monster rolled on its lowest damage. Still, that does inform a lot. So this means that if one of these is, this isn't, right? One of these is, that is it. Yes. If I can heal up, then just use the gleams. If I can heal up, then so long the top wasn't safe. Then at least I can recover. I can come back and have lost nothing. Plus, I haven't had to use my battery, even though I did have to pop a 1 in 3 chance of dying from getting hit. But hey. Wow, she's off on an adventure. So my wife appears to currently be in a Slovakian brewery. Well, I mean... I think you pop that. I was going to say you pop that and you hope for caltrops because they're the only things that will do anything. Right, that's not that bad an omen. That's sort of okay. Interesting. Well, that's what I wanted. Collect hearts at full life to gain minions. So I'm working on minions really, but I could get a strange egg out of this. So yeah, put that on. Melting. Frozen. Right. Well, you're not having this. Instead. It's the Harbinger one. Right. Well, what do you want? Cankers. Doesn't matter. I feel like there are rather a lot of monsters here. 159. I mean... It's... Venomancy? Yeah, nope, don't care. It's an interesting thing. Pardon me. Oh, stop yourself. To get a statue here. I'm not enough of a masochist to try it. I'm not prepared to sacrifice my my battery when I've had to work so hard to retain it. Okay. One of the big problems with Frozen is if you have the ability to glean, it's quite hard to tell if your frozen cells are gleaned. So I can't really rely on those. Oh, you've melted that. Okay. So that has to be. Can't be. So one of these must be. That's certainly one. Not that it matters, but... yeah, this is been a little cursed from the beginning, hasn't it? And then yeah, I just needed the space back. I mean, that has to be one. And then one of these is, but that just means that that isn't. That isn't. Ah! That's what you want. That isn't, so that must be. Okay. Could be these two. It could be a lot of them. I'd really like another battery. That would entirely solve this. Don't know why I keep looking up there. There's nothing for me up there. Melting ocean though, it's like the pirates of Darkwater. Did Darkwater melt people? I don't think the rules of that universe were ever that clearly defined. Go on then. Yeah. I mean, that's a nightmare. Time to have a guess. You know, in that way that all of my runs tend to end. I mean, it's about making a guess that's going to have any kind of value, isn't it? I feel like if one of these are mine... Yeah. So, one of these is guaranteed. I'm going to take a punt here. And say... Yep. Alright. So I'm touching one? No, I'm touching one. Okay. A little foolish. Certainly troublesome. But, yeah, so that has to be touching two. So, yeah. That's touching 4 no matter what kind of cell it is, frozen or not. It's touching 1. So, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gradually getting the hang of reading these. But... not straightforward. Oh no. Yeah, that's not. So if one of these is that must be. And that means that's this must be, these must be. Right. That must be. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good old mic check. Right, that's safe. That is absolutely safe. No telling what it contains, but it's safe. I mean, if it's a 3, then that's a mine, and if it isn't, then it... Okay, that definitely contains the 4, so that's safe. And I know that this is safe. So I can just do that. Then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Right. Okay, if I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it cannot be these two to satisfy that one. There's too many already, so that's got to be. I'm absolutely certain about this. 1, 2. So it can't be these two, that's too many, so that must be one of them. Meaning that this is safe, and meaning that these two are safe, and this is safe, so I can go 1, 2, 3, glean them. Right, now I know. 1, 2, 3, 4 around the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around the 5. Meaning that save not. Okay, 2 informed. It's fine. Right. Okay. Oh. Now. Yep, so that is actually a 4. So that's that. Yep, for sure. Okay. And I'm glad I've been able to put Horsey in his little cage over there, because Horsey is one of the more... shouldn't swear if I don't need to. It's one of the more problematic ones. One, 2, 3 around, so 2 of them, huh? Can't tell which. Okay, what do we have? 3, so 1, 2, 3, could be 4, 5? But then, that's got to be 1. To satisfy this 3, I can't have more than 1 up here. I can't do much more with the information. One, 2, 3 around the 4, and it's got to be 2 of them. 5 even. The odds are really quite good that this is safe, aren't they? This is being lazy. Shouldn't do that. Means across this. Maybe there is a little something to be said for playing the odds every once in a while. But of course there is. I mean, everyone who gambles and wins thinks that gambling is a fine idea, don't they? I did once hear a fantastic piece of advice that, well, not advice, but just worldly wisdom. The absolute worst thing that can happen to you if you enter a casino is that the first time you play a game, you win. Because at that point you'll think that it's actually a viable way of making money. And yeah, there is a lot to be said for that. Right, that is informed to be true by that 1 and that 1, meaning that for this 3 to be satisfied, I mean that 5 could be a 9. So I was thinking these 2 had to be, but no, they don't. They don't, because I can't tell if that's gleaned or solved. I'm pretty sure it's just gleaned. Because I don't have any items that could help, I've had them all melted. Only 1 of these could be, meaning that that has to be a 9. Shame I can't flag it. And in fact, it means that has to be saved, doesn't it? Because if these can't... Oh, these... Yeah, only 1 of these could be. Only 1. So that has to be a 9. So I think... Yeah, because... Yes... So if that has to be saved... Yeah. Also meaning that's that 1. And these 2 are safe. Meaning that one of the other mines is under here and frozen. In fact, it's this one. It is this one. But I can do that and just over glean. And we'll just We'll deal with this nonsense later, if I even get that far. Okay, if we are touching one here, well, it's that one, so that's fine. But that is a mine. That is touching it. Ugh. Get so nervous about that. Okay, now that's mine, but that isn't. Yeah, in fact, I've got mines for days around here. But then, where do you go from here? Okay, that one is a mine, which means if that is a mine, then these would satisfy the 3 but overdo the 2, so that has to be a mine, which means that this is actually solved, which means that must be a mine. There are still 90 monsters left. What am I doing with my life? 1, 2. Solved everywhere apart from that. Must be a mine. I suppose I could generate a lot of minions by collecting dark hearts, but that absolutely needs to be a last resort, and I mean beyond a last resort, because by doing that I'm just generating a harbinger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's actually safe. That must be a mine. Okay, I've got a cluster sorted out up there. I do have a lot of money. I could afford it. But a minion isn't going to be that useful to me with so much empty space on the board, is it? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like that was likely. That will do. Yep. 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 I mean, we are making progress. Painful, slow progress. That's... I'm getting lucky as well, and that's the problem. Okay, these are solvable, aren't they? Because, yeah, these are all clear. And so that's... In fact, that would probably be an empty one. So, up here, that's safe. So, it's just one of these two then, isn't it? Oh, so much you can tell from that. Let's try not to make assumptions. What time is it? Yeah, nearly 6 o'clock. Yeah, this really needs to be the last one. nothing I think this chunk is lost cause. Although I can... I could re-roll the level. That would be such a stupid thing to do. Mighty tempting though. No. Don't think there's one around here. And if one of these... No, one of these could be. Any one of these could be. Oh. What do you want? Consume passives. Don't care. Can afford a bad one. Cankers. Venomancy. Passives. Don't try this at home, kids. Elspire. Your positioning sucks. You know, ain't that just one space away from being useful? Oh boy, oh boy. And 3 to 6. I have a decent chance of surviving a hit. But I don't think going much further is going to do much for me. Look at him go! Oh yeah. Yeah, you took my armor away because I got slapped, didn't you? Oh well. It's just got more interesting. Right, if we survive this, it is going to be nothing short of miraculous. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Meaning that... yeah. Right. Right. Bloody well, right. Got a bloody right to say. Touching one. Ah, actually all 3 of these are safe. If this is touching one of these, then these... that.